So, I just wanted to tell the story, or really, just tell my experience of how creating cured my depression. And for me, it actually cured it in about like a couple weeks, but I didn't want to put a couple weeks in the title. But I just want to tell you how cre- bleh, creating created the cure for my depression. I have some notes on the left side of my screen, so I'm just not like reading out of just Narnia. I have some points I want to get to. But basically, I was depressed, lost, and just unmotivated heading into summer. Basically, I felt like, a walking hyperbole. The guy who would dream big, but would never take those dreams into action. And basically, I saw myself as something like a dabbler. I would dabble in the water, but I never really would get in it. I would basically, put my feet just like go into the little like the skim of the water, but I wouldn't dive deep into it. And I like for many others, I had many dreams and aspirations these couple of years. For one, I wanted to, yeah, it's so cliche, but your boy wanted to become a multi-millionaire. Yes, multi-millionaire by 25. I still got 5 more years, so hey Lord, if you think I should get it, hit me up. But I wanted to become a millionaire by 25. At least, like, even starting now, I'm like, make $10,000 a month. And I want to have a wonderful future family. Like, who wouldn't want those things? I wanted all those things. Sorry. Huh. And I also want to have, like, a successful side hustle turned into a business. But I just realized over these couple days. Oh man, sorry. That's some of my nose. I am so sorry. But like over these past couple days, not days, over these past couple weeks, and yes, I mean weeks. Okay, nah, not even weeks. I mean months turned into years. For years. Okay, I was chasing the girl, chasing the fame. I was chasing the money. Oh man, God bless America. I was chasing. What was I? Yeah, chasing the glory, but I wasn't creating. No, no, no. It's not like, oh, I wasn't creating YouTube videos. I want to be creative. I want to be an influencer. No, I wasn't creating life experiences. I wasn't creating fun times for others. I wasn't creating advice. I wasn't creating certain systems in my life which will help make me reach the freaking goals that I have for myself. Oh, sorry. Oh, man. And basically, what I did was I learned, and this is a bad lesson I learned. Uh, and you know what they say, all lessons, like you learn something. Well, yeah, you can learn good and bad lessons as well. So I learned a bad lesson, and I learned that James likes to take. My name is James. You can see in my title. I'm James Huff. I realized all I did every single day was I took, you know, and taking is so much worse than creating. All I can think about is how how does taking this one thing benefit me in my life? In what ways will it make me more rich in both wealth and relationships? Or how can I use taking the idea of taking to gain more influence and power? So for me, my life has always been about taking and craving. It's more like craving is the thing which like how you crave. Sorry, God bless America. How you crave like a biscuit. Okay, I work at Crack Barrel, by the way. How you crave a biscuit, you wanna take it. You know, though the whole reason why you wanna take it is because you crave it. You want it. Okay, so you take it from you take it from people who make the biscuit makers. You take it from them. So ever since I was 10, I always crave gaining weight, and even like throughout high school, like how am I gonna get there and like crave weight? How am I gonna reach my goal of gaining weight if your boy was less than 100 pounds soaking wet. Like, ain't no way. That's not gonna happen. And you see, all throughout my life, I was bullied. But, like, not in, like, the loudest of ways. I'm talking in ways which, like, cut you kind of like a pumpkin, that gets carved by a knife. Alright? So, basically, it'll always be, like, the little things. I hear people in the hallways saying, James, you are so skinny. And, talking about how I had chicken legs. And they were also, um, talking about how basically, like, I was so veiny that they didn't even want to look at me. Like, nah, ain't no way. Hey, hey, that's a crazy thing to say, but that is what was said to your boy. And anyway, um, I would look at them and I would like try to see like who said that, and they wouldn't even bat an eye to me. So to me, it felt like I don't know. It felt like I was meaningless. It felt like I was meaningless. It felt like I had no value, and that was like a personal attack. See, this is why I say it cuts deep. Um, because it's subcutaneously. Subcutaneous means underneath the skin for all your health majors out there, and just for all the people who want to be a doctor and all that. Subcutaneous, boom, I got you. Underneath the skin, it hurts you because it attacks your character. And you see, I always felt like I was a good kid to be honest, and I just wanted to help break the spell that I was in. Maybe it relates to you, but for me, I want to live my life putting one foot forward while also trying to simultaneously carry other people around me. And well, throughout my life, I've been a huge like the biggest optimist your boy will ever see. That's why your boy always wears Hawaiian shirts because I don't know, uh I love just like being kind to others, and I love just well the colors of Hawaiian shirts, but Hawaiian shirts they just represent like I don't know, like carefreeness, and that's who I wanted to be. And well, I just always thought that there's so much positive in life. For instance, why think that you will die when you can be happy you had a chance to live? Think about that. Why be down when you had a chance to live, okay? And like being a little disgusting here. Sorry, your boy is being a little disgusting here. Basically, when you were born from your daddy and I was about to say your poppy, oopsie, from your daddy and your mommy, what what is like the biological like reasoning behind that? Well, you are one freaking sorry, it's got a World Cup notification. Go Argentina. Um basically you are one sperm out of the 5 million others that reaches, the golden like egg or something. I don't know exactly what it's called. I don't know much about that anatomy type stuff. But you won the race, okay? You won the race against other people. And just think about that, okay? You won the race. And life in itself is a race, okay? It's a race to the finish line, but the finish line is not something that people want to do, and that's dying. But it's what you do in the race that, like, you know, it makes reaching the finish line, reaching the end of your life meaningful. And you see that like in the deathbeds, people aren't sitting there thinking about, ah man, ah I'm dead. Like no, they're thinking about, man, how will this affect my son? How will this affect my daughter? I wonder what my friends and family are doing. And they also think about what could have happened. Man, I wish I started this business. Man, I wish I invested in the freaking, I don't know, the bittiest of the coins when your boy was younger, or your girl was younger, you know. I accept everybody, not just boys. Okay, that sounds so bad. I am so sorry. But I accept everybody. The channel's for everyone. And basically, just they think about what could have happened and who will they affect, not man, I'm dead. You know, just think about it. Anyway, back to what I was saying. You know, like here's the real kicker. Like I was bullied throughout, like growing up and all that. I felt so much hurt over these past couple of years that I like secluded myself, basically from my own friends and uh, from my own like family too. And I didn't update them on like what was going on in my life. I didn't update them on basically the trajectory of what I want my career to be. And I was like a ghost, you know. Your boy was straight ghosting, living in my own world. Like a world which during these past 2 years felt like it was shrouded in some like mystifying haze where I couldn't even see the stars, okay? I could only like see the cloud, all the negatives in my life, and there's negative, negative, negative just piled upon me like 3,000 pound weight that your boy can't shoulder press. One because I'm still small, and I did go to the gym today, but your boy can't be reaching 3,000 pounds yet. Not yet. One day. But basically, um, like it felt like I could never even dream at all. What's the point of dreaming if just all my dreams were to die? Like, what's the point of even dreaming then? So I know I stopped dreaming big, you know, and I used to dream so huge. Like, all throughout high school, I would always be like, man, your boy gonna be a nurse, nurse practitioner, turn to anesthesiologist, turn to multi-millionaire, turn to making my family proud, turn to you know, just making my future family sustainable, financially free, and happy as well. I just wanted to do all that, and I genuinely believed I could do that. And like I realized that like when my dreams died, or when I didn't even pursue my dreams, it made life not fulfilling to me. And hold up, I really need to blow on something. Give me a quick segundo. I need to blow. Uh, pause. What? Give me a sec. Oh, yeah. Whew, okay, we're back. Basically, oh man, I accidentally opened something. Alright, boom, we are so back. So basically, um, it wasn't progressing me like forward, like not dreaming. Like it wasn't getting me forward financially. It wasn't getting me forward like relationship wise. I don't know what the frick your boy just said, but it wasn't getting me anywhere. Is what I was getting at. Okay, and basically, uh, I just felt like it was a waste, and that like dreamers should never dream at all. But here is the light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, like I found a secret through God, really. Uh, that I want to share with you because like when I was so down, I wouldn't even want to get up out of bed. Heck, if I did get out of bed, I would just be like gaming 7, 8, 6, 7, 8. Sorry, that'd be so down. It's 8 hours a day. Um, just being degenerate. Uh, basically, I uh I like through God like changed the very own my purpose in my life, and it's something called our fire, you know. And like he revealed to me what fire is, and like if you don't know what fire is, like just let me ask you a question, okay? Why is it that when we grow up, we tend to stop being happy? Quotation marks, happy, or at least our curiosity, um, or our just way of viewing the world was so different and was honestly way more lighter, like back then. Well, I believe it's a couple things, okay, yo. Sorry, yo, yo, yo. Hey, vlog. For one, Like I mentioned a little bit earlier, when we were younger, we just like we didn't know what the frick was going on. We don't know what's going on with Gaza, just what's going on in Russia, Ukraine. We didn't know what's going on with all like the diseases that's going around, like COVID or the new one from the new one that I don't even know about because it's so new. And I don't know if it's going on right now because your boy does not pay attention to the news because the news is so negative and it's gonna bring you down if you're I forget what I said. It's gonna be a tangent. Basically, basically we just didn't know, and that plays a big part. But another huge part is we were just bogged down from all our negative experiences that we just behaved negatively. Our fire was diminished, okay, and our fire became a negative fire because, like, well, Isaac Newton said it best: energy can't be created; it can only be transferred. So if you've only gotten negative energy, it's just mathematics at this point. If you only gotten negative energy, what are you going to give out? You are going to give out negative energy. Okay? Energy equals energy. If you got negative energy, you will give out more negative energy. And I know this because, like, I was in a bad place and your boy was giving out that negative energy. Okay? Because, like, I didn't reach my goal of being, like, millionaire or being 160 pounds ripped, shredded, or freaking having, like, the coolest, I don't know, like a Bugatti or a Chiron or Lamborghini or whatever. Like, I didn't get anything I wanted. I was just so negative to myself, mainly. Like I was just I wouldn't even appreciate the things I did. Like I did open mics where I'd be singing Elvis. I'd be singing Frank Sinatra. I'll be like, "You're the devil in disguise. Oh yes you are." And then when I came home after being applauded, like, wow, everybody who listened to it, they're like, "Oh wow, this kid, like if I had your vibrato, if I had just your range and just your power and your voice, your resonance, I'd be so much further in my singing career." But and to me, all those words came through one ear, out the other when I went to my bed, and I was like, man, I can't even be happy about this. And it was like one of the hardest parts of my life, you know. And my parents divorced when I was 18. That's like the hardest part about my life. And yeah, I know it's woo is me, oh well is me, but I just I just like broke down and I shut down. And that's when how that like negative energy like it fueled my actions. It fueled the wrong actions. You know, energy can fuel actions, but it can also fuel the wrong actions, okay? Cuz it made me just want to stay in my own room, play video games all the time, like I said, and then uh just like just sucking, okay? And like where's the joy in that, okay? Where is the joy in just waking up, playing video games 8 hours a day, being low key a degenerate, and just like playing it with other people who's also doing it for 8 hours a day? Like the degeneracy feeds into each other. It does. And I wanted to be different than uh how I was, and I wanted to be happy because I wasn't happy. Okay. And when you're not happy, you do stuff that's not good for you. I didn't do those stuff, but I'm just saying it all impacts each other. But I was low key through it, and I was low key depressed. Okay, I'm just gonna shoot the shot at the moon, and I'm gonna tell you what that shot was. I was depressed. Um, However, I got a message from your boy up there, God, dog backwards, oh God, and it was the gift that he gave me, but he also gave us, and that's the Bible. And I started to read it. It's on my bed right now, and I started to basically open the book up and open myself to him. And I was always like lukewarm with him, but during my hardest time in my life, I just called out to him and I just asked him like, what do I do? And so I got introduced to, these spirituality YouTubers. You got like Cliff, you got Brian Crawford. Um, Basically, what they do is they just tell you about the Lord, and they'll tell you all the wonderful stuff He's done. And basically, I my YouTube was just like curated around the Lord, and that's one of the best things that happened to me in my life because it gave me lessons that counteracted the bad lessons that I had. It gave me new lessons, and it gave me the right ones. It gave me the right lessons, and just like how maybe growing up you had bad influences, lessons are also a byproduct of bad influence. But if you had good influences, you can learn good lessons. You know, and the good lesson that I learned was I learned the difference between hoarding and creating. So like I said earlier, I was hoarding. Okay, your boy was hoarding so much. I was hoarding. Um, I was hoarding friendships. Basically, they would support me, and I didn't really help support them back. I was hoarding nutrients. It's such a weird thing to say. Nutrients from my body. I wasn't, you know, giving myself the systems, giving myself the ability, the nutrients to thrive and bulk up. Only now have I started to go back to actually bulking up again. Um, and I was hoarding my advice, my knowledge. I stopped making YouTube videos, and I almost have 200 subs, and I could have helped so many of y'all, but I was just in such a rough time. Um, and I realized like, yeah, I'm a hoarder. Okay, and then I gotten a YouTube recommendation. This is where the ball dropped. Happy New Year. Ball has dropped now. I learned from the Lord, basically, that this. I was on scrolling on YouTube. You know how I said everything was curated around the Lord. Well, it's curated like this. Okay. I just saw a lot of his teachings, a lot of his message, and one of the things that stood out to me is message where it said God doesn't want you to hoard, He wants you to create. I'm like, hold up, what? So like, when you're on YouTube Shorts, you're just like scrolling up, scrolling down. Like I instinctively scroll up so I can like low key brain rot and then just see what the frick other videos there are for me to watch. And then basically, uh, it was like this: God doesn't want you to hoard; He wants you to create. So I listened to it again, and I was like, whoa, whoa. God doesn't want you to hoard, He wants you to create. I only said one word, and that one word held so much meaning. Whoa. Because for me, it was like a blanket having placed on my shivering body. Like a warm embrace hugged my anxious, shaking self. I realized I was hoarding so much, okay? Yeah, your boy was a hoarder. NGO, okay? Not gonna lie. I was hoarding, but I realized just how important creating is. Cause like when you do something wrong, let's say for instance you put your hand on a burning stove like that's on high heat. Yeah, you realize what you're doing wrong. What the frick are you doing putting your hand on high heat? But you realize what is right. You realize to take the hand away from the stove. Same reason how I realized what creating actually is because I had to learn what hoarding was, and hoarding is what I did. So creating is the opposite. Creating got me out of depression. It is, at least for me, I didn't want to get out of bed at all, and then like I just couldn't find the light anymore. My optimism was gone, and I just now I like creating for the sake of creating. Like for others, it helps you, you know. I created my own cure for depression because I wanted to gain weight. So what I do, I created a system that made me gain weight slowly. I wanted to make money. So I created experiences for customers to where money became a byproduct of it. I wanted a career, so I thought of the best business to get into, the people business. So I created that idea. I wanted better health, so I locked in a new training regimen and I went into soccer. Go Argentina. Anyway, I just wanted to stop being depressed, and through both the Lord and creation, I finally managed to do that because I wake up every day not staying in my bed, but wanting to create. I want to create experiences. I want to create love for others, my friends, family. I want to create again. And I want to show the world my smile. That's the big thing that like depression made me not want to do was I stopped smiling, but now I want to smile some more. Okay? And I just wanted you to know to just keep on creating and stop hoarding. Just keep on creating and you'll make it. Okay? Cuz I made it out of my depression. I don't know if you're depressed. I don't know if you're sad. I know if you may be may even be the happiest person in the world and I'm envious of you. But just keep creating, not hoarding, and you'll be good. See ya next Friday, y'all. Peace. Love y'all. Bye, vlog. James.